Good morning, everyone. Okay, so it's day 28. It's June 18th, Saturday. And before going to load out, I remember one of the guys asked about concessions in the comments. So, concessions are when basically the customer complains that they didn't receive the parcel. And yes, I have had some concessions actually got a warning about it. So what I do, because obviously you have like 150, 160, sometimes even 180 stops, right? Like there's no way you're gonna finish the route if you have to wait for each and every customer. Think about it this way: if the customer takes 1 minute to open the door, that's 100, let's say 160 minutes. That's more than 2.5 hours of standing on the doorstep of the customer. That doesn't take the amount of time to get to the door from the van. That doesn't count the time to get in between stops. That doesn't count the time going back to the van. So what I like to do instead is I try to find, as I'm approaching the house, in the van or walking towards the door, I try to look at where I can leave the parcel: behind the plant box, inside the front porch, behind the bins. But you know, things happen, and I'm not giving any excuses for concessions. There are no excuses for concessions. There should be none at all. I try my best. But yeah, my other point here is that time, like every second counts. Can you imagine? Every second, every minute put into one drop is another minute added to the end of your shift, if that makes sense. So let's say you have 160 stops, right? 160 stops at 20 stops per hour, which is like average decent, is an 8-hour day. So every extra minute you spend in each stop is a minute added. So if you start at, if you get your first drop at 11, and then you spend an extra minute, so you end at 8:01, 8:02, 8:03, until 160 stops, you don't realize there's no more time at the end of the route. So basically, if you're a driver, just try your best to leave it in a safe place, where the parcel won't get lost, where the customer will find it. If it's kind of hard to find, just leave a card. 154 stops today. Luckily I only had 2 cages, which is always nice. So I've even got the first bag out. I have 12 bags and 22 overflow. I don't know how many parcels there are, but 154 or 156 stops shouldn't be too bad. Route looks fine. Hi.
Thanks so much.
All right. And it's starting to drizzle. Hopefully it's still sunny, so it's still looking okay, but you never know in this country. It's 6:10 p.m. and I'm done for the day. So I decided not to film so much today because the route was okay. But the thing is, since it's a Saturday today, so most people are at home, the roads are so much tighter because people are parked on the roads. So I just decided to focus, and also the bigger reason is that the app is so bad. It would make me go do some stops here, move to a different area, do some stops there, move to a different area, do some stops there, back to the first area, continue doing stops, the second area, that kind of thing. So I was constantly altering my route. Like I was constantly looking for a more efficient way to finish the route, to complete the route. But overall, it was okay. I mean, today was okay, and I'm only 15 minutes from the depot, which is good. So sooner I get there, sooner I get home. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, time is very important. Each second, each minute you add per stop is 1 minute or 1 second added to the end of the route. Tomorrow's gonna be interesting. Make sure you guys subscribe so that you see that. Don't forget to like the video, comment if you have any questions, and let me know how you work efficiently.